Hey, welcome back to the Shane and I Show. My name is Shane.
My name's Max, and things are stuff.
Things are stuff.
Yep.
Not stuff and things.
Oh, things are stuff.
Not stuff. I always used to say stuff and things.
Stuff and things. Stuff and things and stuff, but things are stuff.
Things are stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the podcast about nothing.
That makes you think of something.
And yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Did you have a good 4th of July?
Yeah, it was good. I didn't see any, it was real foggy.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of low fog.
Yeah.
So, I was really considering like going to San Francisco or Sausalito to see the fireworks off the bridge.
Right.
I'm glad I didn't because they got canceled because it got fogged out.
Yeah, they still did it. I saw videos.
Did they?
Yeah, they say you could barely see anything.
Yeah.
It didn't look too fun to be. There's a lot of people out there too.
Yeah.
Like thousands of people.
Yeah, I'm sure there were.
It didn't look too fun to me. No. For a county that doesn't allow fireworks.
Yeah.
There was a fuck ton of fireworks going off. Not just like, for shows and shit.
Oh, yeah. No, here, this town?
Yeah.
Fucking fireworks galore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's a fucking college town, man.
Yeah.
When I was college scumbag, dirty drug person,
yeah.
I played with explosives.
Yeah, but did you ever burn anything off?
Burn anything off?
There's always videos.
I have all my fingers and toes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
My penis too.
Did you ever blow something off, like a finger? Because there's always somebody, your drunk uncle or some shit.
Yeah.
You always see a video on Instagram. Look at my drunk uncle. He just blew his hand off.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I never did that.
You know what kills me about the 4th of July? And I was just thinking about this.
Tell me.
This is why I brought it up. Is you see all these people, like you go through videos or whatever, everybody's blasting Born in the USA.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that is not a patriotic song. Born in the USA is not a fucking patriotic song.
Yeah, but
the chorus is.
If you just listen to the chorus.
Right.
And none of the lyrics.
Born in the USA. Yeah. But it's all about a guy coming back from fucking Vietnam.
Yeah.
And fucking you can't get a job.
Mm-hmm.
And he was, not only that, but he's forced to go to Vietnam because he got in trouble with the law.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's forced to go to Vietnam.
I never bothered to really listen to the lyrics, but...
I do shit like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Or if I see somebody... The other thing that used to get me is when people get fucking lyrics wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It used to annoy the piss out of me. And I'd be like, that's not the lyric. Since I was a little kid, I was like that. I remember one time my aunt had a boyfriend that played in a band.
Yeah.
And they did John Cougar. They were doing a cover of John Cougar. I'm like, I got to be 9-10 years old at this point. And I remember this clear as day, but they're doing a cover of a John Cougar Mellencamp, and he says a line wrong in the song while they're playing the gig. And me being a smart-ass 10-year-old,
yeah,
I go up and correct him and tell him what the line is.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it's like, it's always been the worst thing, like when somebody's singing a song and I'm like, that's not the fucking lyric, man.
I generally just let it go because for me, like I've gotten lyrics wrong so many times in my life because I don't really have the ability to listen carefully to song. It's just not something my brain can do and my ears can do. But what really bugs me is if somebody gets a lyric wrong, like on a TV show or in a movie or something.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, you guys spent like $30 million to make this movie and you didn't bother checking the line.
I think sometimes with songs that they put in movies though, is they can't get an okay from the band to use the correct lyric. So they have to fub it a little bit.
Okay.
Because anytime you use somebody else's song, lyric or anything, even if it's spoken, they got to get a cut of it.
I was listening to an audiobook a while back, and one of the characters started singing the Ozzy song "No More Tears," except right away, he was like, it was close, but all the lyrics are wrong.
Right.
But, kind of close.
Yeah.
And then he and then in the middle of it, he's like, and we couldn't spend the money to get the real song, so this is the best we could do.
Yeah, that's what happens a lot in movie. It happens a lot. But that's the thing that kills me. It also made me look at, when I was was figuring out about this Bruce Springsteen thing, right? Like how brilliant of a song Born in the USA actually is. Because you got these fucking depressing ass lyrics in there about fucking forcing to go to Vietnam and coming back and he can't get a job or whatever.
Right.
That's what all the lyrics are about in Born in the USA.
Right. But musically,
but chorus,
it sounds like a patriotic ballad. Yeah.
That chorus, Born in the USA.
Yeah.
Dude, and it was big. I remember it being big. Like everybody used to sing that shit.
They fucking play that shit at political rallies and stuff. Yeah.
And he wouldn't let them use it for a while. Like I remember one of the Bushes wanted to use it, I think. Or was it
it might have been Romney or something. I vaguely remember this.
Because somebody wanted to use Born in the USA as their campaign song.
Yeah.
He was like, no.
Yeah.
You're not using that song. But he's like, it's not even a patriotic song. Anyway, I always like it when something jars me to like do a deep dive on songs. That's like what people, not going to say the term, that's what people in like the Midwest, when they're in the Midwest and they, they're kind of rednecky. Blasting Born in the USA with the guy had on an American flag onesie. He lit off 270 bottle rockets with a flamethrower.
Excellent.
And he was just shouting the Born in the USA lyrics.
Love it. Love it.
I loved it too. It was great.
Yeah.
But it just made me think. I was like, dude, I don't think that's a really like patriotic song.
It's not.
So it wound me up going into this deep dive of the lyrics. And that's when I was like, that's fucking brilliant. And then further, I went into a deep dive of Bruce Springsteen, right? Didn't mean to. It just kind of happened, right? So watch the movie that came out about him after he did The River, and then he went and wrote Nebraska. Spent time listening to Nebraska. Dude, it was like a 2-week Bruce Springsteen deep dive.
All right.
Didn't mean to. But then I saw but then I started listening and I was like, man, now I understand why he's such a goddamn good songwriter. Like, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, I don't know why I went on that rant about Born in the USA, but
it's kind of like Bob Dylan, right?
Yeah, but
he's a brilliant poet and a terrible musician, but people just love his fucking lyrics.
But I can't. The thing about it is, I just can't get into Bob Dylan.
That's because he's a terrible musician. He's not a terrible musician, but the guy is like, how the fuck he ever got a song on the radio other than through his lyrics, I don't think is.
I've tried with Bob Dylan. Yeah. And the other one I tried with was really hard, and I couldn't. It's the guy from the Velvet Underground, Lou Reed. I tried really hard with Lou Reed too, and I didn't get it.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
I'm just like, dude, I don't see. Like, he's just speaking. He's not even fucking singing.
One of my very favorite music videos. It's not really a music video, but it's that video of William Shatner, doing the spoken word Rocket Man at like brilliant. A Star Trek convention.
Yeah, it's so brilliant.
It's so
Family
good.
Guy did a bit on that where Stewie did the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was like the whole William Shatner thing to a T. Just him speaking Rocket Man. Just like the cigarette in his mouth and everything. It's brilliant. Brilliant. So yeah, man, I didn't do much on 4th of July. Even though I had the day off, I didn't do much.
No.
I pretty much sat at home and watched baseball. It's all right.
Yeah. I don't even know what I did.
It was all right.
Yeah.
And then, so that was the 4th of July. And then what else is going on? A lot of stuff going on in the world as usual. Baseball had All-Star break.
Yeah. World Cup.
You know what? That was the thing. I was talking to somebody the other day about it. All into the World Cup. And I'm just like, eh. He's like, really? And I'm like, dude, I'm just not into it.
If you're not a soccer guy, you're not going to care.
I'm not a soccer guy.
I'm not a soccer guy, and I just don't care.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm just like, I pay attention to enough on the sports radio, on the sports radio shows that I listen to know enough to be like, oh, if I wanted to have a conversation with somebody, I could kind of have a little bit of a conversation about, Argentina or whatever.
Yeah.
And how they're the underdog in World Cup. But that's as far as I could go.
Yeah.
I don't know the player. I don't know nothing else. And this guy was just like, yeah, I'm not into soccer anyway, but the World Cup just makes it feel, they have all this shit where you could go have fun and watch the soccer games. And I'm like, that's cool. It's just, I tried watching a game. It's just not my thing.
Me neither. I've watched a few minutes of a few different games, and it wasn't because like I wanted to. It was just because I'm waiting for a burrito, and it's on the TV in the Mexican restaurant.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had the same experience where I just sat where I was waiting for a burrito.
Yeah.
And it's on, and I'm just like, eh.
Yeah. I can see how people get into it, but I just it takes a bit of commitment of time and energy and focus to get into a sport.
Yeah.
And if you weren't raised as a fan of the sport, you're not going to have it. And I just don't have the...
I don't have it. With soccer, I don't have it. Baseball is starting to come back for me.
I used to be...
watching a lot more baseball games.
I used to be big into baseball. I don't have it for baseball anymore.
The Giants suck right now, but it's all right.
My whole childhood, the Giants were like... They didn't suck. Like they would have good years and bad years, and they would make it to the playoffs a reasonable amount of the time.
They won 3 World Series. What are you talking about?
Well, that was after.
Oh, okay.
That was after I was a kid.
Okay.
I was in my 20s when they won those World Series.
Yeah, it's so I recently got back into baseball, but something I've always followed is football. I've always been a fan of football.
Oh, don't I know it?
I do everything from watching the draft, free agency, all that shit. It's my favorite thing.
That's one sport that I never understood.
Oh, I love it.
Because to me, football is mostly like baseball. It kind of makes sense that it's a game where you're mostly waiting for something to happen.
Right.
But in football, there's just you'll wait for 2 minutes, and then there'll be a play for 3 seconds. And then you'll wait for 2 minutes. Then there will be another play for 8 seconds this time. Yeah, and then you'll wait for another 2 minutes.
With football, it's all about what's happening during that 8 seconds or whatever.
Yeah, no, I get it. I just feel like
I get it.
I don't want to watch that for 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. See, recently, last couple of years, I've gotten really into college football, and I like it. I like it a lot better. Like, not a lot better, but I like it.
College football is better to watch than professional.
But not recently, because they started doing NIL money, and so now all these schools are able to offer college kids like $6 million to come play for them. Mm-hmm. There's a kid in college that was supposed to be done playing, right?
Yeah.
Supposed to be done. Did all 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't want to leave. 26 years old, should be going in the draft.
Yeah.
Right? Quarterback guy out of like Mississippi State or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of, I know his name and I know more about it, but I'm kind of dumbing it down for you.
Okay.
Quarterback out of Mississippi State. He missed a year of eligibility due to having an injury, right?
Mm-hmm.
They make it all the way to like the championship game, the semi championship game, to get to the championship game and lose by like a touchdown, like 3 points in the last like minute of the game.
Okay.
Heartbreaking loss. Off season, the guy decides he's going to go and try to get one more year of eligibility. And everybody's like, dude, you're 26. You're going to be 27 when the season starts.
Right.
You're going to be probably the oldest. That's 8 years in college, 7 years in college football.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to time to go to the pros.
Yeah.
Dude goes to two judges. One denies him, like not in the state of Mississippi. He goes to another judge in Mississippi who's like, he's a judge in Mississippi. Speculation is that he's a fan of the Mississippi State football program, and they grant him another year of eligibility. This guy's going to be 27 years old. By the time he goes to the NFL draft, he's going to be like 28, 29 years old, almost 30. Mind you, he's getting paid $6.5 million to stay in college.
If somebody paid me $6.5 million to stay in college, I would do that shit in a heartbeat.
I would too. But it's just funny to me because everybody's saying, oh, NIL is making me... Dude, think about it, though. And there's 2 different ways you can think about it, right? You can think about NIL's ruining the game. But what if, like, he doesn't want to play pro ball? What if he doesn't want to put his body through that? He makes all of his money now in college. He has the rest of his life to go...
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever he wants to do.
He could take that $6 million, fucking invest it in something safe.
Right.
Buy himself a house.
Yeah. Couple houses.
Yeah, but just, if he wants to, like, be set, right?
Right.
buy himself a house.
Yeah.
And put the rest away somewhere safe.
Yeah.
And
I think a lot of college kids are thinking that these days.
Absolutely. And then, you know, if he wants to try the pros, fine. And if it doesn't work out, whatever. Right. But he's set, right? Yeah. He's got his nut, as they say. He's got his nut. Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. There was another thing I was thinking about today too. Went to Dutch Brothers this morning.
Yeah.
Right. I usually go to Dutch Brothers every Thursday morning after my overnight. Something my client likes to do. We walk over there, right? He gets a smoothie. I get an Americano. Place was packed today. Yeah. I'm talking packed. At like 8:30, and I'm like,
Dutch Brothers gets that way.
It's like causing traffic jams.
Yeah.
With the way the parking lot was, there's always people in the parking lot.
Was this one on Mendocino?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That one gets nuts.
Dude, it was nuts.
Yeah.
Crazy. This woman pulls in as we're waiting for our drinks, right? Because we got to wait because people are ordering like 9 million drinks and it's only one of them in a car. So they got to come back and make trips for their 9 million drinks.
Yeah.
This lady pulls in and she parks right behind everybody else that's parked, right? Mind you, the parking lot is full. It's full. People got to get around her to try to fucking get out of the parking lot after they get their order.
But she doesn't give a shit about other people.
Because she's got to go in and pick up her 3 trays of drinks.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And the guy comes out and tells her, hey, we need you to move your car. And she makes a big deal about it. Oh, I'm just here to pick up my drink. And he's like, there's other people here that are just here to pick up your drink. You can't park like you're parked. You're blocking people in.
Yeah.
And you're causing traffic jam. Whole scene for like 5 minutes in the beginning, right? Whole scene, right? She gets her 4 trays of drinks. Like literally it was like 4 trays of drinks. Filled to the top. All, you know what I mean? She got drinks for like the whole office or whatever.
Huh.
It's coming out. And there's this girl that's like coming into, you know how the turn is kind of sharp going in there? If there's like a car and then the turn and they're backed up.
Yeah.
And this girl had to be like, at least she was probably 17 or whatever.
All right.
Younger girl. She's pulled in. She's a little over the line and this lady's trying to get out. Same lady.
Right. And now somebody's in her way and how dare they? Honking and yelling. And
no, she rolls down her window and starts yelling at this poor girl at the top of her lungs. You're over the line and I can't get out, you dumb cunt, bitch, slut. Every name in the book, right? Just fucking going off. And by this point, everybody that's in the little patio area of this place is turned around and looking at this woman yell at this poor girl.
Yes.
And she has plenty of room to turn right.
Yeah.
Plenty of room to turn right.
Right.
The girl, on the other hand, had to go around this other car who decided that they needed to who didn't do the correct turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're all fucked up in the way they're turned. So she couldn't get in all the way, but she had plenty of room to get by the car. Worker comes out. He's like, ma'am, let me help out. I've been yelling at this. Yes, we know you've been yelling at this woman for no reason. You have plenty of room to get out. I don't have plenty of room. This truck is in my way with its hazards on it. Mind you, the truck was not in her way.
Right.
Right. It was pulled up to the side of the road.
Yeah.
The guy finally directs the girl in the car to pull up. She, mind you, at this point from getting yelled at, this poor girl is like almost in tears. You can see it, right? You can see it. And this woman pulls out finally, is all the drinks in her car, doing 40, comes out all speedy and mad. And
I hope they all spilled.
I hope they did too, because she's at the light and she's still yelling at the girl.
Yeah.
Still yelling at the girl. Made a whole scene, and everybody's just like, wow, that was totally uncalled for.
Yeah.
It's at like 8:30 in the morning, dude. You don't need to have an attitude like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't order 4 trays of drinks if you can't handle it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
It was just crazy, and I was just like, man, I don't know what people get, what gets into people.
Just imagine waking up in the morning and you're her.
Yeah.
I mean, what a tragedy.
And you're just like, fine, I'll go to goddamn Dutch Brothers and pick up all the coffees.
Yeah.
Working some miserable, she's probably like a miserable office receptionist or something.
Yeah. Which she doesn't need to be. I've been a receptionist. It's not a bad job.
I've never been a receptionist. That's the one thing I've never done.
Oh, there's plenty of have you ever worked on a crabbing boat?
No.
Yeah, you never were one of those deadliest catch guys.
No,
That's two things you've never done.
No. And I bet I would have been pretty good being one of those deadliest catch guys. Make up a whole story about my background.
Yeah, no, totally.
That'd be really interesting for reality TV.
No, you wouldn't be a cold corpse at the bottom of the Bering Sea at all. No.
That is a sketchy ass job too.
Yes, it is.
I hope those guys get paid a lot of money.
They make bank.
That's probably why they do it.
Yeah, but I would never do that job.
Either would I.
No.
I would never work on an oil rig, even though they make bank.
I might work on an oil rig.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different areas you could work in an oil rig on where you wouldn't have to be.
Yeah, those guys make good money, and they work basically like 1 week on, 2 weeks off, kind of, which is great. And I'm sure it's a really hard job because, like, when you're on, you're working 20-hour days.
And you're not going home.
Yeah, and those 4 hours when you're not working, you're on call in case something happens. Yeah.
You got a little bump there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd rather keep my job that I have. Good at it.
Yeah.
And I've been there a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was kind of interesting this morning. I don't understand, especially in parking lots. I just don't understand why their patience just runs out.
I also don't. Well, I've had days.
Right.
Like, have you ever had a day where you're just angry and taking it out on the world?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've had those days too. What I don't understand, and they're few and far between, but they do happen to me. What I don't understand is anybody who has one of those days and then the next day they do it again. And the next day they do it again.
Yeah, it's just a constant thing.
Yeah. That's what I don't get.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand why maybe I get it. Like, you're having a bad day and the parking lot is the thing that breaks the camel's back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just sends you off the edge.
Yeah.
Because some guy took the spot you were driving around the parking lot for 5 minutes for.
Yeah.
Just swoops in and takes it.
Yeah. I get that. And when that happens, I get livid, but like if I can, like, something like that happens, I'll fucking just box the guy in. Yeah. Park right behind him and get out and fucking take extra time where I'm going.
Passive aggressive.
That's just aggressive, man.
Yeah. People when they have bad days and take it out on other people, I've just never figured out why you do it. I mean, I've had bad days, don't get me wrong. Yeah. I've had a lot of bad days. Yeah. But I've never been a guy that's taking it out on other people.
You know, I mean, even when I'm having a bad day and I'm like taking it out on the world, I've never just been like, oh, here's a vulnerable person I can scream at for 5 minutes.
Yes. Like, I've never been in a grocery store and got in an argument with the cashier, even if I was having a bad day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me neither.
Even though, like, I want to.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll get heat and I'll be like, listen, I understand this is your job and you're just doing what they trained you to do. Could you please get a manager? And I'm sorry, it's not you, it's the system. But no, this bitch, I mean, she'll die alone. And that gives you some comfort.
I don't know. I don't think she looked like she had about 8 kids.
Oh, well, that might be part of it too.
Yeah.
Like all of her patience, all of her fucks are depleted.
Yeah.
By the time she leaves the house in the morning.
Yeah.
And then she has to pick up 40 coffees for the whole office. I get it, man. I get it. That poor woman. Like what she really needs is like to pick up a heroin habit or something.
Dude, it's a little harsh.
What? That would make her life better.
Yeah.
I mean, shorter, but better.
Then she'd be a horrible mom. Yeah. And CPS would get called.
And by the way, boys and girls, I'm not advocating heroin addiction or heroin use. I'm just shut up.
I had something else happen this recently. I was at the gym last Saturday, and I was doing deadlifts.
Yeah.
Pulled a little something in my lower back.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, nothing makes me feel old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm 55. Like, I get it. I'm a senior. Yeah, kind of.
Dude, you fucking look younger than I do.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. Oh,
Most people don't believe I'm 55.
No, man, you age well.
Here's the thing. I pull a muscle on my back. Sunday's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, okay, nothing makes me feel like an old man than a back injury. Like, I could have, like, my knee could bother me or my elbow could bother me or whatever, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just like, I'm cool. Right? Yeah. I get a little back injury. I'm like a crippled old man, dude. I'm just like, last 2 days before I go to work, I've just been lying in my bed and doing my fucking back exercises to stretch out the back. Yeah. Feeling like, and then when I walk, I feel like an old man when I walk, and I'm just like, dude, this sucks. Yeah. I fucking hate being injured. I hate injury. I hate back injuries, especially.
Me too.
And I'm like, today, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling better because I've been doing the exercises I'm supposed to do for stretching or whatever. This is where the younger me kicks in, where I still think I'm like 20. I still think I'm 25 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, it's cool. Today's an upper body day. We could just go to the gym and do upper body. We're not using much back, right? I get in the car. I have to run over and pick up some medication for my dog in Sebastopol.
Just to be clear, real quick, your upper body is where your back is located.
I'm getting there, man.
Okay, all right,
I'm getting there. Let me tell my story.
All right.
Logic kicks in.
Yeah.
You're not 25 anymore, dude. Mind you, I'm on the way to the vet to pick up my dog's medication in Sebastopol. Mm-hmm. And I'm having a debate with myself if I'm going to go to the gym after I get done.
Yep.
I pull in, I decide, I open the car door, I feel the twinge in my back, and I'm like, no, we're not doing that because we're not fucking 25 years old.
Good call.
We're going to wait the week that we're supposed to wait and see how we feel like next week.
Yeah.
Even though I don't want to, even though I'm like, dude, I'm missing out. I'm like, I got to get back in. I'm like, no, dude, you're not 25. It's okay. You need to take the time to heal your back.
Yeah.
But it was just funny to me when I woke up this morning and I was just like, yeah, I'm going to go, I'll just do some bench press or whatever and it'll be fine and it'll be cool. And the way my mind debated it, it was just funny to me. That was my story.
Cool.
And that was my inner turmoil today.
Yeah.
But my point is that back injury makes me feel old.
Me too.
Like, and I don't like feeling old.
Me too. I know I've told this story on the podcast before, but I'm going to do it again. One time I was taking a shower and I was washing my hair and I was like fully extended with my body and my arms and just going at my hair, and I sneezed. And my back was fucked beyond all reason for a week.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep. I couldn't breathe. All I did was sneeze in the shower, man.
And here I'm complaining because I was doing a 300 pound deadlift.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me. Like, I'm just like, dude, I can't believe it makes me just, and that's the thing I've been wrestling with the most. Is like, it's just having the back injury makes me feel old. And I'm just like, that's because you are old, man.
Also,
you're 55, dude.
That time I sneezed in the shower, I think I was like 32.
What else? I think that's going to do it. We're at about 30 minutes.
No, that's good. I have what?
You got something?
I have something to add.
Okay.
I went to the rodeo.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
Because we kind of discussed it for a bit,
for briefly.
Yeah. Rodeos are crazy.
Rodeos are wild, man.
Dude. I just want to go watch one.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun, and it's not like it's expensive to get into the rodeo.
Right.
And you just go, and it's like 2.5 hours of watching people do weird shit with animals.
Yeah, trying to stay on a bull.
Trying to stay on a bull for 8 seconds.
For 8 seconds.
That's all you have to do.
That's all you have to do to
stay
win,
on for 8
to win a
seconds.
bunch of money.
Well, you have to... if you stay on for 8 seconds,
right,
you get a score.
Yeah.
The only way to get a score is to stay on for 8 seconds.
Right.
They don't give you extra points for staying on for 9 seconds or anything. You stay on for 8 seconds, you get the fuck off, and then they judge you based on how you did and based on how mean the bull was.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've always watched those. The most interesting thing for me about bull riding is the clowns, right? The distraction after the guy gets off the bull.
Yeah.
How they have to run. They're like running from their lives to be like,
oh, yeah.
We got to get the rider out of the way. But what about those guys, man? I hope those guys get paid well.
They do. Well, actually, I don't know how well they get paid. I imagine they get paid regardless of who wins.
Right.
So that's something.
That's a dangerous job.
That is a dangerous job.
And a job I've never had.
There was one bull that was so big and so strong and so mean before the horn went off and they opened the gate. This thing was literally jumped out of its stall.
Right.
Twice. and then eventually they're like, this bull's too mean. We can't even keep it in its stall long enough to open the gate with the guy on top.
Right.
So they fucking just let it run out and off, not like into the crowd,
right,
but into the depleted bull area.
Right.
That was a big mean bull.
I would be too pissed too if my balls were cut off and I was stuck in a little cage.
Yeah, your balls aren't cut off. They're like tied off. They're tied
that's what
down.
I mean. They're tied down. I'd be pissed off too.
They put a strap on them to make their balls as uncomfortable as possible.
Somebody's home. Your dog is indicating.
Yeah, she's a present little thing.
I think that's gonna do it.
Yeah,
because I gotta take care of some business.
All right, cool.
Anyway, if you've listened all the way through, thank you. We appreciate it. If you go to our website, we got a bunch of cool shit on there. ShaneandIShow.com. You can sign up for emails and get these when these episodes come out. You can get notified right when they come out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or whatever. You can leave us a review there. Do whatever you want. You can even leave us a voicemail there.
Oh, yeah. You leave a voice thing and
I'll play it on the show.
We'll interact with it. Yeah.
I'll play it on the show. So anyway, thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Until next time, America.
Don't do drugs.
And don't be a dick.
Yeah.